What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. If you guys are new here, feel free to click that subscribe button and that bell notification icon for more reviews, reactions, rankings, and more movie content. I'm very excited to be bringing you guys this early Netflix review today for the newest movie that is releasing on Netflix this Friday, and it's playing in limited theaters. Of course, we're talking about Army of the Dead. Directed by the one and only Zack Snyder, and it stars Dave Batista, and this is Zack Snyder's return to the zombie genre since Dawn of the Dead in 2004. There's going to be no spoilers in this review, so this is a spoiler-free review, so don't worry guys if you're watching this is an early review. I want to thank Netflix for providing me this early screener. Thank you very much. 2021 is a huge year for Netflix when it comes to movies and TV shows, and Army of the Dead is by far top 3 most anticipated movies for me on Netflix. I'm a huge Zack Snyder fan. I love his movies, and some are polarizing to me and to other people. And all of the development hell this movie's been through, originally Warner Brothers had it, and Snyder and Warner Brothers had beef, and then Netflix decided to buy it out, and so Zack Snyder had his full-out vision for this movie. And I can report that Army of the Dead is an absolute blast. Just take a bucket of popcorn, go to the closest theater that's playing this movie, and just see Army of the Dead, because this is a theatrical experience, very much, and it is cool on Netflix as well. Army of the Dead was an absolute blast. I really enjoyed this movie from start to finish. The action, the characters with motivations, personalities, just full out gore blood is what I wanted in a zombie film. I think the biggest positive for Army of the Dead is Zack Snyder's direction. Just easily the biggest positive for this movie, because this is Zack Snyder's movie, which you could tell by the opening credits of this movie, which is going to be talked about by everybody. The opening credits were absolutely phenomenal. One of the greatest opening credits I've seen to a movie in a long time. And then it just gets right to the story. It introduces these characters, Dave Batista and the rest of the crew. They're going to pull off this heist in this zombie apocalypse. I just love the tension that Zack Snyder brought to this movie, as he showed by the trailers, by how intense and scary and bloody this world is. Introducing a frickin' zombie tiger in the trailers, and this zombie tiger is really awesome. There's a nice mix of zombies in the film. There's smart ones, there's dumb ones like you expect. There's these group called alpha zombies, where we have a king and queen, and they have a little relationship going on here. And just the different personalities and the smart level of the zombies I thought was a nice, unique approach to bring to the zombies. Because if you had all the zombies just completely dumb, the movie wouldn't have much tension. There's smart zombies in here too, which was great. Dave Batista is the highlight of the film, and he's the main character. And with his character, he's gone through a lot of emotional family problems, and he is like the leader of this group, gets tasked to bring these people together. And Batista's really good in here. He does his Dave Batista-isms with his badass action scenes. And it does have that cliche storyline where the father and daughter have had an estranged relationship after a really dramatic situation, and they have to learn to rebuild that relationship, but it's done really well in here. Ella Purnell plays his daughter. I thought Ella was great in here, and that relationship is totally real because you buy them as a father and daughter trying to rebuild that relationship by going on this intense zombie heist mission. And it's also a great heist movie. They're just trying to go find this vault and get some money. And they're doing it because the payout is really expensive. And so they're going to go break into a safe. It's freaking awesome in here. This movie's also 2.5 hours long, pushing that. And it's just so entertaining within those 2.5 hour long runtime. Because usually at that runtime, you may think that's way too long, but it's so quick and fast paced. They introduce the mission and then they get right to the mission. It doesn't waste your time at all. It gets right to the blood, gore, and action. This movie pulls no punches. All the action is bloody. The zombie kills are horrific. The soundtrack that accompanies it is really cool and makes the scene a lot more entertaining to watch, because we could just have a tub of popcorn watching this movie or at least I did, and just really enjoyed the scene going on screen. And with the soundtrack that's playing with it, it made the experience much more entertaining, and I just really appreciated that. This movie has a lot of characters on this mission, a lot of characters they introduce here. They have different roles, and they all have typical personalities you expect in a zombie film. You got your lead honcho guy, you got a badass woman, you got a nerd guy that is there to do a lot of nerd stuff, and you have this cocky asshole character. And all of their personalities are great, but their motivations aren't fully explored. Like, there's this character named Vanderhooy, I think that's his name. I wanted a little more from his motivation. I understand he wants money, but I didn't get enough awesome scenes with him. There's this character Lily, who I found one of the most interesting characters in here. There's just not enough moments with her, and I understand that there's a lot of characters, it's an ensemble cast, and they can't spend a majority of time on these specific characters, but I wanted to see a little more of an ending with her. There are nitpicks, and there are issues you could pinpoint here and there, but I think the best part of this movie is that it just is so awesome to watch. It's so entertaining. You'll constantly forget those things. Before I give you guys my final overall thoughts on Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead, if this is your guys' first time checking out the channel and you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on this movie, definitely hit that like button. It really helps the channel a lot. Seriously, guys, it helps the channel grow, helps it reach more people. And consider clicking that subscribe button if you loved hearing what I have to say. I review movies every week on the channel. I do ranking videos. I definitely will be doing a Zack Snyder ranking with this movie coming out, as well as I just talk a lot of times with my subscribers via Q&A. If you love movies, come join this awesome community, guys. Let's talk about movies. I had a blast watching the film. It is a fun time. Grab some popcorn or snacks and just kick back your seat and watch the film. But Zack Snyder, his vision is 100% seen in the film. Zombies are great. The characters have their reasonings. They're badass. I'm going to give Army of the Dead an A-. There you have it, guys. That was my thoughts for Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. What did you guys think of this movie, if you've seen it already? Or are you excited to see this movie now? What did you think? Did you love it? Think it was okay, or did you absolutely hate it? Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. Now that I've seen Army of the Dead, guys, look forward to my ranking for all of Zack Snyder's directed movies this weekend. Guys, thank you so much for watching this review. All my social media links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.